Hello, and welcome to GBA Time, a chronological series for the Game Boy Advance. Our game up today, game number 60, is Dokapon Monster Hunter. This was released in October 2001. This is a dungeon crawling RPG. This is a long-running Japanese RPG series. There's a recent release on the Switch and PC, Dokapon Kingdom Connect. This is the remake of a popular Wii game, and this has randomly generated dungeons, and this has a nice $163 value complete in box. So we'll get into the gameplay here. So this is another game with battery save, or we're going to put our name in, much like last week. So anytime we get that, we're going to get a nice boost. And we're going to get a kind of a generic story here. And this story almost feels like a parody of a lot of RPGs of this era, plus parody of Pokemon. So you go off on an adventure, you're 11 years old. Now you can go out on your adventure. And I'm not sure if it was intended that way, but in many ways it feels kind of like a parody. It's either parody or generic. I'm not sure which. But you'll see some of the dialogue here, and you can judge for yourself. We go on that adventure, so you get to talk to some of the townsfolk here. So this town really feels kind of lived in. So there's a lot of fun not RPGs, fun NPCs here. You can name your character. So I just left him as Hero. That was the default name, so we're going to go with that. Going to go to the mine to get the diamond. Of course, if you don't want to go to the game one advance, you might not make it back safely. Just kidding. That's why it feels like it's a parody. Self-aware, almost. So then we're going to jump here. And in that town, you can get your weapon upgrade. There's a shop for that. There's a shop for your items, your life refills, your poison antidotes, and so on. So your basic first town type deal. And here we get into the battle here. So you get to pick a card to see who goes first. It's kind of a coin toss, but it's presented as an attack or defense card. Then you have multiple options for this attack. You have multiple options for the defense. And these big sprites, really nice sprites here. You got the basic enemies, you got a weasel, we're going to come across a slime here, like in Dragon Quest. You got a mushroom. Or spore, a spore. But this has all the tropes of an RPG. Really nice artwork here. Plays well enough. Definitely a game you can sink your teeth into. If you got this instead of an RPG, instead of getting Pokemon, or if you wanted to get an RPG early on the system here. Get this. This is definitely fun. We're going to be covering Golden Sun here in a few weeks. That is another excellent RPG. So if you got this instead, that is fine too. As we're coming across, coming up to the holiday season of 2001. So there's a chance that this might have been on discount or on sale by the time the holiday season rolled around. So if you were looking for a deal at that time, this might have been it. And as you see, as I showed in the opening PowerPoint, this has a really nice value today. So if you still have this game at home somewhere, has a really nice value for collectors. So head down to your local game shop, and if you want to collect it, it's pricey, but if you want to sell it, make some nice coin off of some of these games. That was a unique aspect here. You pick up an item, a shield, and it does a roulette to see what item you're going to get here. So that's part of the randomly generated dungeons. So it's not only the shape that's randomly generated, you're going to get these items that are randomly generated as well. So essentially, you can go down. You're not going to see it in this playthrough, unfortunately, because I couldn't find it. But you can go down to deeper levels in this dungeon. So I jumped ahead here, so you can see the level up system here. So you got up to level 3, and you can put your 3 points in whatever category you want. So the attack, defense, and so on. Alright, our pros and cons list. This is a good RPG concept on GBA. The town feels lived in. Battery save anywhere. Wonderful graphics and music. It kind of tries to be Pokemon, but it seems like it falls short. And it was a little bit confusing on objectives. So I was trying to find a way out of the town, and I could not figure that out for the life of me. So you see I ranked this B+, at 15 out of 60. And our next episode is Mega Man Battle Network. So looking forward to playing a Mega Man game on the system here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.